What's up, y'all? It's Producer Whisper. Hey, check this out. Okay, so sorry if it's a little loud. You can see who I am right now. But I'm back, y'all. I'm back, and I'm not even going to make no excuses about where I've been and how long it's taken me to post. But what I will say is that life has been lifing, and I've been out here just like you guys trying to figure it out. And I've been figuring it out, you know. It takes a lot of time and effort running this sync agency that I have. And for those of you that don't know, my name is George Matthews, aka the Producer Whisperer, and I own and am the CEO of Smash Coast Music, which is a high-end sync agency that specializes in creating bespoke music for high-end clients like ad agencies, film, video games, and television. Some of our clients include McDonald's, Burger King, Microsoft, Nintendo, Movado Watch, and so on and so forth. So we've been blessed over the years to be able to work with these clients. And so I say all that to say, I've been busy as heck, you know, trying to get more clients on board for our team that we have. And it's been working out quite well. I got some announcements coming up. Me and Kim, my partner, have been doing our thing, and it's been working out. So I haven't been able to really get on here and post and stuff, but I gotta say, I've been hitting my DMs, and it's really been cool because I've been seeing people in my DMs hit me talking about they're coming back to my YouTube videos and watching older videos and stuff, and it really inspired me to get my butt back on here and do some stuff. Like, you never know how people see you, man, and that's one of our faults as humans. We never see ourselves as people see us. You know, when they see us in a good light, we never give ourselves, you know, enough props. And so thank you so much for hitting my DMs and reminding me that I have a reason to be out here, and I'm going to take the time. I'm not going to make any promises like I did before. I hate telling you, oh, I'm going to do this and then not do it. I like to keep my word, but I am back though. I'll say that. I'll give you that. So today's video, and I'm going to let you guys see what I look like real quick. Hold on. You can see I'm wolfing. Oh yeah, I got one of them struggle beers, man. I'm doing the minoxidil and the things or whatever, so, but I digress. Let me get to what I'm on here for. So, as I'm cruising through social media lately, I'm seeing that there's a lot of concern about, oh look, somebody made something. I'm seeing that there's a lot of concern about AI and what it's gonna do to the sync industry, and with good concern. And I've been seeing some of my contemporaries, you know, give their take on what's going on in the sync industry. And I won't say it's funny to me, but like, there's different perceptions of what's going on. So as a person that has a successful sync agency, not patting myself on the back or nothing, I'm just telling y'all, I want to give you guys my perspective on the situation, where I think it's going, and what I think you guys should do about it in order to, you know, be able to prosper and stay in the game. So let me give you some more scenery here, because I know you guys don't want to look at me. So here's the thing. We're talking about companies like Suno and 11 Labs. So you can look them up. I'm not going to give a lot of history on these companies, but Suno is a prompt-driven generative AI music creator platform that looks like their marketing is targeting creatives. So like you or I, music producers or singers or whatnot, you know, if we want to create music, we go to a platform like this and it'll allow us to generate ideas via prompting. 11 Labs, from what I understand, is pretty much the same type, but it's just for voices. So you can copy voices or generate voices for avatars, or you could even clone your own voice for voiceovers or audiobooks or whatever. So the thing is, 11 Labs recently announced that they're going to be launching a music service, and the music service is going to basically allow you to prompt whatever type of music that you want, right? Okay, so it's not like we didn't see this coming, but here's the hook. They're not marketing to individuals like you and I, like all the other companies are. They're marketing to these ad agencies and to these companies that create content using music. So if you have an AI generated commercial, or if you have a regularly produced commercial with, by the traditional means, cameras and whatnot, and you need music for it, they're offering a service to where you could just prompt and create music for this. So one of my contemporaries out there, shout out to Eric Makes Music, I saw his video and he was basically sounding the alarm. They're coming for sync. Go check out his video, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna say anything about what he said because I want you guys to go check out his video. So I appreciate his take. Bunch of true stuff he said. Then I see another one of my contemporaries, XJ Will, who happens to be signed with Smash Coast. Some of the dopest music I've ever had submitted, I must admit. The guy is really on a professional level, so go follow him. He knows what he's talking about as far as making the music sound expensive. That's his tagline. But anyway, he puts a video up and he's basically countering Eric Makes Music's video, and he puts a screenshot up of the terms and conditions from 11 Labs. And he says in the terms and conditions, well, it says in the terms and conditions that any music generated music from AI is not going to be able to be used for sync licensing. You're not going to be able to register it. It's not copyrightable, nothing like that. So Eric and XJ Will, you guys are both right, but you guys are missing an important point. And this is what I want to tell you guys in the sync industry and you guys looking to get into it. This is what you guys are missing. Ad agencies, well, there's a couple things. It's not the end of the world. We're going to be okay. Let me just say that. I don't want to start off on some doom and gloom, but we're going to be cool. We're going to be fine. And this is why. All right. So first of all, you and I, as the people that create music, we're the only ones that are worried about monetizing the music. Okay. So if I'm Joe Ad Agency, say Saatchi & Saatchi or someone, and I have a client, Toyota, and they need an ad campaign done, and I'm able to cut costs and get them that content faster for cheaper and without sacrificing quality at all, sometimes I'm gonna do that, right? And if I'm creating a commercial, I could give a care less about the music being monetized in the commercial. Toyota doesn't care about monetizing the music. They just want a commercial that's done and the music baked in that fits, the narrative. So that's what they're gonna do. So as far as the terms and conditions, yeah, no one's gonna be able to register that music, but these ad agencies don't care about that. They never got paid from the music anyway. So they don't care. So with that being said, some companies, some ad agencies are gonna do it. Especially some of these newer, within the last 10 years or so, 10, 15 years or so, founded, not as traditional, more, like I said, non-traditional ad agencies. I'm not even gonna edit this, man. I'm just gonna give it to you guys organic. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. Some of these non-traditional ad agencies, the newer ones, are gonna use the technology, just like, young people are using social media and, it's just the way that it is. But fortunately for us, the majority of these ad agencies, right, have been around for a long time, like Saatchi & Saatchi, for instance. I say them because we work with them. They've been around since like black and white TV days, right? And they take huge pride in their creative teams, right? They have the Clio Awards and, they have all kind of award shows and stuff to honor and recognize those human creatives that take the time to create all of these, unique and creative ads. And that's not gonna go away. AI is not gonna be able to take that away, right? So we're good. We're gonna see some disruption in the industry, but I don't think you guys have to be worried about that. So here is where you guys can win as far as being able to kind of dip around the whole AI thing. It's still gonna be some time before artificial intelligence is able to capture the nuances of human emotion and how we as humans are able to reproduce that in our music and our art, right? It can mimic us, but when you're dealing with a creative agency, right, they're gonna be wanting to work with other creatives. So how you win is by doing something that I've told you guys to do all along. when you market yourselves, specialize. The more of a specialist you are in something, the higher value you're going to have. And so these ad agencies and these entities that are able to pay you a lot of money for a piece of music or for a work, they're going to be looking for somebody that specializes. You know, just like if you're sick, you're going to want to go to somebody that specializes. You don't want a jack of all trades, right? So the higher up the specialist scale you can promote yourself and deliver, the better off you're going to be, the higher chances you're going to succeed, you know, in the sync game. And that's across the board. That's not just in advertising. You see these libraries are eating up everything, you know, but from a sync agent's perspective, I've been getting a lot of complaints from clients lately that work with libraries because they say the library's music is stale. And of course it's stale. When you have over 1 million titles in your catalog and your whole business model is just to gulp and produce, pause, I did not say gulp, is to procure as much music as you possibly can so you can brag to the other libraries, oh, we have 1.5 million titles and this and that. When you have that many titles in the catalog, there's no way in hell that everybody's music is getting pitched somewhere or everybody's getting a fair shake. So fortunately, the way that music gets picked in libraries is mostly through metadata. So as long as you have your metadata on point, as long as you're creating a lot of music that's high level music, it's not typical music, you're gonna be able to, like, you know, see through the cracks here. You're gonna be able to do something. But if you're making typical music that everybody else can make, you know, I always make fun of like the trap music with horns on it. If that's all you're making, yeah, AI is coming for you. If it's simple stuff, easy stuff to make, AI is coming for you, and it's coming sooner than later. So there's no excuses. You guys are already dope at what you do. You went from not knowing how to do what you do to being dope at what you do now. So just keep doing that. Increase your skill set, learn new stuff, you know, master your software, master your equipment so you get the most out of it. Stay in communities of the like-minded. And for those of you who aren't really tripping on communities like that, you want to just get straight to the information. You can look at the link in my description, and I have a sync. I'm sorry, I'm over here climbing these rocks with my old butt. I'm getting winded. It's funny. I have a sync guidebook that has all of the basics, Sync 101 information for you. The link is in the description. It's only $10. Go grab it, and it's gonna fully prepare you to get in the game or stay tight in the game if you're already in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it there. I don't have a ton to tell you. I know you guys are worried about this AI situation, and again, you know, I don't want to be a broken record or anything, but it's just simple, man. If you're really, really dope and you handle your business correctly, you have nothing to worry about. If you make lower level music, simple music to make, it's not as impressive music, AI is coming for that. I mean, it's already there. You could go to Suno and just play around with it right now and create, you know, a sports track or something, and it's gonna do very well at it. So what it's not able to do is follow briefs like you can. It's not able to do custom work like you can, work with clients, go back and forth, you know, have a pleasant demeanor, be that pleasant person to work with. It can't do any of these things, all these human nuances that are absolutely necessary to win in the game. So if I was you, I wouldn't be worried about it. So shout out to Eric Makes Music, shout out to XJ Will. You guys are both on point, man. So I'm not knocking either one of you. You guys both made valid points. But make no mistake, Eric, you're right. It's coming for us. And Jay Will, you right. You gotta sound the best you can sound in order to even compete in this game. You guys know this, man. Ever since 2020 came, the pandemic came, and everybody was trying to figure out what to do, you know, when the world shut down, we had a lot of you guys jump into the sync space. But unfortunately, a lot of the guys that jumped into the sync space, they had limited abilities, you know, so they can make, you know, trap beats or whatever really good, but when it comes to like switching up and doing other genres or other styles to be able to take advantage of other opportunities, they're not able to do that. And even if you don't do a bunch of different styles, the stuff that you do it has to stand apart. It has to really set itself away from what could potentially be competition. And that's on you guys, man. That's on you guys to do your due diligence. Look at these YouTube videos, take in as much information as you can, learn about your software, like I said, and really like make it a mission of yours to be as dope as you can, or like Jay Will likes to say, make your music sound expensive. Because let me tell you, that brother, I listen to submissions every week, man, and he finally, after some time, submitted some music for our sports division. We have a dedicated sports music division at Smash Coast. And I tell you, this brother, he practices what he preaches, because the second that I hit play on his playlist, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't get 10 seconds into the first track, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're picking him up for sure. He gets it. The music was structured right. The mix was outstanding. It smacked me in the face. It was very impressive. It was on point. It fit, right? And for a sync agency like ours, that gives us power. We don't wait. We don't just sit and wait for opportunities to come, right? If one of our people send us some dope music, especially if we didn't ask for it, they're just like, hey, you guys, just made some dope music here, check this out. We're gonna run screaming to the mountains with that. Now you giving us the opportunity to go get even more clients. We're gonna hit the clients we already have, and then we're gonna go hit new clients that might love this music, you know? So we love the proactive people, we love the people that get it, and then we really, really love music that sounds like it's, you know, like someone really took the time to do it, you know? So trailerized music, high-end sports music, music with artists, that kind of thing, you know? And even advertising. You got to think, these ad agencies are hella competitive with each other, right? Every ad agency wants to be the one at the Clio Awards, just like, you know, the average artist wants to be the one at the Grammy Awards. And so they want to stand out. So a lot of commercials you see, especially during like Super Bowl time, they're really trying to do some left stuff, like not politically speaking, but like, you know, to the left, not, you know, along the common beaten path type thing. And so if you have the ability to do that, if you can sound dope and unique and follow direction and this and that, there's plenty of opportunity in sync. There always is going to be. AI is not going to take us over. But I will tell you, as far as AI is concerned, we do have to be concerned with, as far as like television is concerned, right? Now, there's two sides to that sword. This is just my educated opinion from being in the game 20 years. Most of these record labels and these television production companies, these networks, are antiquated as hell, meaning that they're old school and set in their ways, right? So even though us on the outside, because we are into tech and we're into the new stuff, we're all like, oh my God, they're gonna use AI. A lot of these companies aren't even like on it enough to even implement that. They might wanna use it, but in order to switch over their systems from how they're using music and paying for music and all that kind of stuff now, procure music to a system where someone is there prompting and they're using these tools or whatever, they're already making money. They're not gonna pause or anything to stop what they're doing to implement these systems to change television, you know what I'm saying, to do that. But some of these companies are gonna use tools, you know. Hollywood especially, they're definitely gonna be using AI to write scripts, come up with storylines, you know, that type of thing. So with all that being said, don't be scared of it. It's here. AI is not going nowhere. Learn how to use it, how you can use it. Don't be one of those people like me that when the internet came along, I didn't know what to do. You know, I wish I was Soulja Boy. Everybody know what Soulja Boy did. And you kind of like, and those of us that do music, you kind of kicking yourself like, damn, I could have did that. This fool was like catfishing ringtones and all kind of stuff. And he's rich to this day because of it. So this is the same thing. We're in front of a revolution, a technological revolution as far as artificial intelligence is concerned. And each and every one of us has the opportunity right now to get a piece of the pie, to take a slice of it and be able to generate some income from it. And that's everything from music to doing ebooks to like whatever you could come up with, you know. And I'm not just talking about ChatGPT. I'm talking about all the tools from Suno to Midjourney to ChatGPT to whatever tool that you need to use to get to where you're going. Don't run from it. Don't be scared of it. embrace it, but this is what it is here. Don't be scared, okay? This is the final message. This is the reason why I'm even making a video. Don't be scared. AI is coming, but it's not gonna replace us. Just get better at what you do. Be dope at what you do. Be dope at how you communicate with people, and be dope at how you run your business. And the industry is always gonna wanna work with you. It's always gonna see value in your music. But yeah, we're gonna see some changes, but don't worry about it. We're gonna be all right. So with all that, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what beach I'm at because this is one of my favorite beaches, and you can see that there's no one here. It's private as hell. I got a little cove here, and this is all I'm gonna show you. You see the ships out there, but that's what's up, man. I'm the Producer Whisperer. I missed you guys. Don't worry, I'll be posting. I got a bunch of information for you. Check the link in the description, the Sync Licensing Handbook, $10, go grab it, stop tripping. All right, man, I miss y'all. I'll talk to you later. Peace.